guys, Shenbert here, back in another video, and today we're back here in Tycoon, where today we'll be doing another car review as per my new series that I just started like 2 weeks ago. So the third review that we're gonna do in the series here is going to be on a McLaren. Now this thing first originated from a video game called Gran Turismo. I think you guys know exactly what this will be. But yeah, this thing is super good. It has a screaming 10,000 RPM V10. It's not the LFA. It's a McLaren, and that McLaren is the Solus GT. I'm just gonna pull this out real quick so you guys can see the absolute glory that this looks. Now, obviously, this unfortunately does not have an OG wrap yet. But yeah, this thing still looks super cool, especially with my spec blocked out with the red bits and stuff like that. So this thing looks super cool, super futuristic, and yeah, so lots of carbon fiber everywhere. Obviously on the spoiler, on the side skirt, on the interior. The interior is super small. Actually, visibility is actually super good in here. And obviously more carbon fiber here. Is this massive front splitter as well. And yeah, so obviously with these reviews, I do them every Wednesday, and I make sure the cars I make sure the cars are fully upgraded when I review them. So yeah, so we do have the McLaren Solus GT. So fully upgraded. This has a top speed of 273 miles per hour, handling 8.8. Drivetrain is rear-wheel drive, $73 in Palm dealerships, and per miles 3,107. So this thing is priced at $13 million, and yeah, so this thing is pretty crazy. And yeah, it's very customizable. You can do, for example, that, and you can do that. So yeah, really nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna make it back to date because it's better for the video. So this unfortunately does have reflectance, but yeah. So if you guys actually, yeah, so we're gonna do the drag race here. Obviously half mile. This thing is actually pretty quick on drag race. This thing accelerates like a beast, especially now that you give it the race turbo, because when it comes, when you first buy it, it won't come with any like turbos or superchargers or anything. It's a naturally aspirated V10, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, as you can see right there, this thing is accelerating so fast, and yeah, wow. So this thing is actually faster on drag race. I don't know, because usually I only do one run, but I think that this thing might actually beat the Porsche 919 Hybrid Evo, which if you guys haven't seen that review, I'll link it in the end credit thingy. And then if you guys also haven't seen the review on the Huayra R, which is also one of the most secretly OP cars in the game, make sure to check that one out as well. As link that in the end credit scene. So yeah, so this thing is crazy. 9.966. I'm just gonna put that in my little chart, which I will publish to you guys so you guys can view it and stuff like that, so you guys can stay up to date with my reviews. So yeah, so the next thing we're gonna do now is a circuit race, which is what I always do in like my limited reviews. Now don't mistake these for my limited reviews, because they are completely different, you guys. So for the limited reviews, I take the cars stock. I take the cars that are like they have to be stock, and I just test their stock performance. With these car reviews in this new series, I upgrade the cars to their max potential, and I test them like basically the same way, but we get to see their full potential, like their max performance and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope these reviews, I hope you guys learn which cars are good to buy and which ones to save up for if they're limited and stuff like that. And also, I won't be just doing limiteds. I'll be doing the non-limiteds as well, such as, for example, I will be doing the Porsche 935, which is going to be in a couple of weeks. And yeah, as of this recording, I know I said this in the past two videos as well, because it applies to that as well. I am still on vacation when this is going to be published. I'm coming back on the day that it's published, actually. So, yeah, so just keep that in mind. And yeah. Also, I hope you guys like the premiere system that I'm going to do for these, which is, I find is kind of cool considering that this is kind of like a new series, and, yeah. So, and obviously, you don't have to attend the premiere because it'll just, you can rewatch it afterwards. I just crashed, which is kind of bad, but yeah, this thing does handle pretty good, pretty good. Its best aspect though is definitely its acceleration. I think the handling could be somewhat better. I think this still handles better than whatever it was rated at, which was, if I check, 8.8. The Huayra R handles better, but it was rated, I think, 1.0.1 lower, which is kind of weird. I think the Huayra R handles more like a 9.5. This handles more like a 9 point, I would say like a 9.1, 9.2. But yeah, I think the acceleration just makes up for its, I can't really say poor handling, but I'd say decent handling, if you will. And yeah, the brakes are very good. And yeah. Visibility, like I said, very nice. It's just like a giant curve, so it's, you can see everything pretty much, which is really nice. And yeah, I try not to crash in these videos, but sometimes I might do it. For example, like in the Hybrid Evo thing, in the Hybrid Evo review, I crashed a couple of times, but I still got a really good time. Now, that will actually, it might actually impact the total time. Now, just because the total time is higher in like a cheaper car, like for example, I might actually get a faster total time in this car than in the 919 Evo. But like, just because that's higher, it doesn't mean that this thing is actually better. But this thing is still insane. Like, okay, just a reference. The hybrid 919, the 919 hybrid Evo, that was 22 million, and it goes 315 miles per hour, handling of 10. This thing is 13 mil, 13 mil, and it goes 31.5 with a 2 minute 52.1 total time. For reference, I've gotten a 30.6 in the hybrid Evo, but in the review, I got a 31-second best lap flat, which was, I still got like I still crashed like 4 times too, which is really impressive. And I got pretty much the same total time. So yeah, that's insane. 31.5 though, that's pretty crazy. Now, this thing actually got less than, it got 0.2 seconds faster on the lap. Now, that also might be partially my fault because I haven't done races the whole day, so I was a little bit not warmed up yet. But as the hybrid Evo still did really good, despite all of the crashes and stuff. But this thing is something else, I swear, guys. This thing is an absolute beast. You guys need to pick this up whenever it comes back. I think it'll come back in the next limited sale. But if it doesn't, then you guys might have to just wait. So this thing will be, if I'm not wrong, this will be around 19.5 mil when it comes back. So yeah, kind of pricey, but I think this will be worth it considering that this got almost the same time as the 919 Evo, which that actually competes against the Bleed and 300 Plus and stuff like that. So this thing is amazing. I'm surprised this wasn't priced higher. So yeah, pretty crazy car, you guys. And yeah, so definitely save up for this and buy it whenever it comes back and stuff like that. And yeah. So that's probably gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell notification icon, so you guys get notified when I post a video or go live. Again, I can take suggestions for car reviews, so let me know in the comment section down below which cars you guys want me to review, and I will review them for you guys to see like if they're worth, you know, whatever that price is and stuff like that. And you guys can just do regular cars as well, like just the ones here in the shop. Like you can even make me review the Tesla Model Y. I will do it, but like, you know, do something that I think, do something that you guys would consider buying, or maybe for example maybe like you're curious for like if like maybe you're curious if the GTR is more worth it to buy as like a, if you only have 500k, as opposed to buying, for example, like maybe like a GT2 RS or like the MC20 or the Audi R8, stuff like that. Then those ones I will happily take. But like cars that maybe aren't really gonna be like common, for example, like if you want me to review this, like come on. But yeah, I might decline some just because I might just not have the time to do some of the reviews. For example, like if you guys suggest, for example, like the Jeep Gladiator right here, I'm not going to do it because there are better cars that I can review. I might just respond with, do you have any better cars for me to review? Or maybe I'll just say no because I do have a schedule that I have planned many months ahead, because this comes out every single week, every Wednesday. So yeah, but yeah, comments, what some suggestions down in the description below, and yeah, so that's probably gonna be it. And yeah, on that note though, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.